there's the excitement of the volunteers coming through, and then the bar opens, and it all comes together, and at 8 o'clock it's magic. Well, the mission of the Valentine is to serve as the cultural hub for Northwest Ohio, Southeast Michigan. We have been here for 127 years.
So it was constructed in 1895 by a Toledo architect who at the time was quite renowned. His name was E.O. Fallis. The theater itself was built by a gentleman named George Ketchum.
The Ketchums are so important to the Valentine stories. It was George who built the Valentine in honor of his father, Valentine Ketchum.
The building itself was built in 1892, so if you look outside, you'll see the Valentine building is a whole city block. And then they put the theater within it in 1895. The city of Toledo wanted to have a nice, legitimate theater that would be representative of, you know, how prosperous the city was at the time.
Of course, as time went on, the theater closed and it was almost demolished. And there was a group of citizens called Citizens for the Valentine, Let's Save the Valentine, and they came together and they shared with the community how important this theater was and that it shouldn't be demolished. $23 million was raised, and they were able to renovate this theater and reopen on October 9th, 1999. But it had taken a good 20 years to get to that point. And these were citizens who just, because of their love for this building, love for the arts, and they realized the importance of a historic theater in a downtown area. I mean, it's just incredibly important.
We're perfectly located between New York and Chicago. So this was the place, it was an ideal place for all the companies to stop, either whether they were in buses or whether they were on trains for the most part in those days. But all of the great artists at that time, at one time, also performed here at the Valentine Theatre, and they're depicted in the mural in the grand lobby that's painted by Toledo's own Paul Geiger. And it's a beautiful mural and one of the largest of its kind in the state.
Oh, if you want the opportunity to see the mural, it's really exciting, and those will be the performers who were here between 1895 and 1917, which was really an incredible time period at that point. And as you look at the mural, you'll see the Barrymores are there, and Anna Pavlova, and Will Rogers, and it just goes on and on and on. And it includes not only those folks who were performing, but also some of the folks who were of note during that period. So when you walk in, if you will walk in from the main entrance on Superior and Adams, that is the new entrance. And so that was incorporated in 1999. Originally, the entrance was on St. Clair Street. And as you walked in that door, you would be going to the box office and the concessions. But when they redid the building, they wanted this entrance over here. So as you walk in, you'll walk into the beautiful grand lobby that showcases the mural. And then you will come into the historic lobby. And this lobby is incredible. We have the original tile work on the floor from when the Valentine opened in 1895. Some of the original marble work is still here, and many of the color schemes, many things are a tribute to that original building, which had gone through many transformations in its lifetime, but we really wanted to honor its historical significance.
I think what still draws people to the Valentine is the wonderful acoustics, the wonderful quality of the performances that we bring in with our national touring groups, the support that Toledoans have for performing arts and for cultural arts.
The Valentine Theatre is a jewel box in downtown Toledo. It's the only existing historic theater in our downtown. Downtown Toledo is filled with beautiful theaters. It's just a beautiful theater to experience from the point of being able to hear. Acoustics are great. You can be sitting in the back of the balcony and hear and see beautifully. There's not a bad seat in this theater, and we offer a great season to choose from, of diversity for people to choose something that they want to see and bring their family to experience the theater.
Our theater is open from September through the end of June, and we are busy almost every weekend. We host our own presenting series, so we have a Broadway series, we have a Pick 4 series, and we have an extensive children's series, and that's both a weekend children's series, and now it's sensory friendly. And then we have what's called a Valentine School Day series, and that is for school children throughout the region. Actually, children from a radius of 50 miles are invited to attend Valentine School Days. So in addition to our own presenting programs, our own presenting series, we also host the Toledo Opera, the Toledo Symphony, the Toledo Ballet, the Toledo Jazz Orchestra, Toledo Jazz Festival, Ballet Theatre of Toledo.
And we are so lucky in Toledo to have so many arts groups that are just incredible. And not every city can host that, but between the symphony and the opera and the ballet, just incredible art groups. So you're going to see a beautiful show.
As far as the future of the Valentine, it's very positive. We're all looking forward to another 125 seasons being presented here. It's all part of ongoing renovation, rejuvenation of our downtown. And the arts have always been strong and flourishing here in this market. They will continue to, from all aspects. And we're looking forward to being a mainstay here. We'll certainly be the oldest theater in downtown Toledo, even that much older then. And we'll be presenting diverse entertainment for all families and all communities to enjoy.